and we have some breaking news that's coming in. Now, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, who is on a 10-day visit to United States, during a speech in San Francisco, he slammed the Modi government over issues of minorities. Rahul claimed that minorities feel unsafe in India. He said, and I quote, "It is felt most strongly by Muslim community because it's done most directly to them, but it's done to other minority communities as well. I can guarantee you that the Sikhs, Dalits and Christian and tribal community are feeling the same thing." So Rahul Gandhi is in United States and he has slammed the Modi government over issues of minorities. He has claimed that minorities feel unsafe in India, and he has said that this is felt most strongly by the Muslim community, but it's also felt by other minority communities. Let's listen in to what Rahul Gandhi said.
This happens periodically in India. What is happening, for example, to the Muslim community in India today happened to the Dalit community in the 80s. If you went to UP in the 80s, the Dalit community, what is happening with the Muslims was happening with the Dalits there. So periodically this type of stuff happens and we have to challenge it, we have to fight it, and we have to fight it with affection.
Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is joining us. Pallavi, so Rahul Gandhi has yet again targeted a central
abroad. The whole idea of these interactions is essentially to make the point that all is not well in our country. Whether he went to UK earlier, whether he went to in the next couple of meetings, and there's some big bag ones lined up in Washington, New York, San Francisco, he's going to be making the same point. And he's going to keep the focus on the Bharat Jodo Yatra. In fact, he began his speech today by mentioning the fact that despite all kind of pressures coming in from the agencies and an attempt being made by the BJP plus the RSS to silence the people, he was undaunted. And of course, the whole issue about it being a selective democracy. There's an attempt, and he used these words, and he's likely to use these words also, that how the minority community, a specific community, are always targeted, and there's no place for them in our country because this government does not care for them. All the government cares for is the particular religion, which is the Hindus, and therefore they're very selective in the kind of patronage or the kind of support that they give. This, of course, is expected and likely to blow up into yet another controversy, as usually Rahul Gandhi's foreign trips are, where the BJP is going to completely reject it. But I think this is the line which has been taken now by the Congress party for 2024 and also the upcoming state elections, that a vote for the BJP means a vote for a divisive country.
Right, Pallavi, please stay with us. We'll once again listen in to what Rahul Gandhi said about the minority communities in India.
Nafrat ke bazaar mein mohabbat ki dukaan. That is the best way I can say it, which is that it is felt most strongly by the Muslim community, okay, because it is done most directly to them. But in fact, it is being done to all minorities. I can guarantee you that the same way you are feeling attacked, I can guarantee you my Sikh brothers are feeling the same thing. This happens periodically in India. What is happening, for example, to the Muslim community in India today happened to the Dalit community in the 80s. If you went to UP in the 80s, the Dalit community, what is happening with the Muslims was happening with the Dalits there. So periodically this type of stuff happens and we have to challenge it, we have to fight it, and we have to fight it with affection.
Coming back to you, Pallavi, so we remember that Rahul Gandhi faced massive backlash for the comments he made in the UK on Indian democracy. And as per reports, his aide Praveen Chakravarti had claimed that Indian democracy is not on the agenda of his visit to US this time. But despite that, we are seeing such statements coming in from the United States made by Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah, but I think Sam Pitroda, the one who heads the IOC, had made it very clear, and this is the point that they have been raising. And look, that the whole purpose of Rahul Gandhi's overseas trips is essentially to bring an awareness among a large number of young students and professionals, so on and so forth. And the core of his meeting is essentially going to be this, that while the Congress party believes in a politics of taking everyone along, but as far as the BJP plus the RSS or the central government in India is concerned, it is essentially got to do with being very selective, that there is a lack of democracy. And I'm sure at some point of time he's likely to raise the issue of parliament. He did briefly touch upon it today about the new parliament building. In fact, in his short speech today, he took a lot of pot shots at the prime minister, saying that, he stopped listening to people. And when you stop listening to people, it essentially shows that you stop learning, feeling the pulse of the people, and that you're mediocre in nature.
Also, Pallavi, Rahul Gandhi has also said that it is important to have a caste census. It is a much needed thing in India right now. And he has claimed that if Congress comes to power, this is the first thing that they'll be doing.
Well, that has been the official line of the Congress party. And why just the Congress party? All their allies as well. I mean, the JDU, for example, we know the RJD has said it. And many of the other opposition political parties believe in a caste census because they feel that the real picture really needs to come out, because the kind of census we have till now doesn't reflect the changing caste combinations. And I think the electoral slogan of the Congress party for 2024 is kind of very clear. They focus on OBCs, on the Dalits, the backwards, that is, and also to paint the BJP as a party which is anti-backwards, which is the reason why the Congress party made this an issue, that why is it that the President of India, who also belongs to the backward tribal or Adivasi community, was given a miss, and the Prime Minister wanted to hog the entire show as far as the inauguration of the new parliament building is concerned.
Also, Pallavi, during his speech, Rahul Gandhi also attacked, saying that the centre has failed to address issues of people's interest like unemployment and is instead spreading hatred in the country.
So that again has been the common line really of Rahul Gandhi, that, and he took an attack on the fact that what is being portrayed in a country is not the real picture. He talked about the fact that how agencies were rampantly used, misused, the compromise of the institutions. The media, for example, also distorts the picture. And the real core issues are, for example, price rise, the lack of jobs. And, I think that thinking within the Congress party in the last couple of meetings which they've been having on Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan is to what they call replicate the Karnataka as well as the Himachal model. Not to focus on any other issue which will be seen as diversion, but to focus on what is considered to be the real issues. In Karnataka and Himachal, the Congress party thinks it's worked, focusing on local issues, focusing on issues which matter to the people of India, which is why as a part of that strategy, you will be seeing, and in the next couple of weeks, you also will be seeing more and more of it,